Alright, I think we can start with this. I think this is a good start. I think we're in a good spot. We're starting the stream, okay? Nothing's gonna work right. You can see the text box over here by my head. Definitely pointed in the right direction the first time. I got some news. We're gonna try and swap off of stream elements. You're still gonna see Nightbot and stream elements showing up in stream, but I am gonna drop them eventually. I got some new tech. I got a bunch of new tech, actually. So, I'll give everybody a minute to find that. I'm actually gonna go ahead and, let me see here. Thank you, Walker Pierce. But, I'm actually gonna go ahead and copy this into a couple Discords. I joined a bunch of Discords recently, and I've been, actually having a good time in there, so I wouldn't mind a couple of those people coming in to hang out with Scream. Alright, let me copy this into a couple spots. Good. The server still has Me6 in it. Time to fucking ignore it. God, I hate Me6. Anybody doesn't know what happened with Me6, the devs around Me6 support NFTs, and I can't with that shit, man. Also, Me6 always just kind of pissed me off anyway. The level up thing, entirely unnecessary, but so many people in servers love to keep it on because they like to see number go up. I don't like getting pinged randomly. Especially when I'm just typing in a fucking server. It's annoying. It is purely annoying to me. Also, I can't see chat right now, so you'll have to forgive me for a moment. Only a moment, though. Then you can curse me and the rest of my bloodline until the end of my days. And their days. How do I even put this? Copy it there, I guess. I don't know. Let me see. Where else do I post it? Scrim. I love this one. I have one streamer who has a Discord server where literally they don't care. They don't care which, like, they all have, like, there's one place where you can post their stream, and the streamer who owns the server posts it. Posts in there as well. It's kind of nice, actually. Very communal. But, alright, I think I'm good. I don't think I need to post anywhere else. Maybe here? Copy paste this. Alright. Anyway, fuck Discord. Am I right? More efficiently wasting my time than a machine can. That's how it goes. Keyword eventually. Spoon 3. Stream elements bot running. Nightbot, I'm not seeing it. NFD, non-fungible Davids. Stream. Stream time. Alright. We're here. I was gonna say we're queer. I'm not gonna judge. I don't know what you're doing. I've got two separate things of water here. But, so we got some stuff going on. Hey, looks like the chat log clear worked. Alright, so, let me adjust one or two things here, and then we'll be on our merry way. I'm gonna actually add a opacity filter to this. Doesn't have to be super unclear, I just want to make sure it's there. Alright, so, a few things. One. I still don't know how much I want to commit to streaming, but I've definitely committed enough to make major monetary purchases towards that end. So, because of that... What's that frequency? 500 hertz? What the fuck? What is going on there? Check out the EQ here. This is the equivalent of the steamed hams bit where Skinner's just like, good lord, what's happening back there? It's exactly what that is. It's just like this random peak at 500 hertz. You guys probably can't hear it. It probably doesn't bother you at all. But I have to, whatever. For the moment, this is going to be a tech fixing stream, and I'm just going to be sitting here talking with you guys. First of all, you'll notice the chat. You no longer have usernames that are highlighted. That's because literally I have a different bot that I'm working with now. It's called StreamerBot. And let me see if I can close out of some shit here so you guys can see this. So this is a bot that appears to be written in C#, which is not a coding language I know, but it's very modular and compatible with both YouTube and Twitch, although the YouTube compatibility is not very good, but at this point I've accepted that it's not because people aren't trying, it's because the YouTube API is just kind of shit. Not in that it's poorly coded, but there's very little functionality on it. C-flat, yeah, that's me. I'm the C-flat. Also, if you see my camera, if you see the camera vibrating and making weird things, that's because I'm getting notifications. Also, why am I doing this from Wi-Fi? My phone's gonna stop. Fuck it, it's gonna run out of battery. Hold on. You're gonna see my fucking fingers for a minute here. You guys want to see the rest of my setup while I fix this? Yes, always allow. Okay, so here's the rest of my setup. Firstly, I've changed things around. One, take that, get blinded. Face the power of the sun. This is one of my LED panels that I use for my lighting. I've been using it for a while. This is you guys. This is the stream. We've now got Streamception. Yep, recursive chat. You know what's up. Hi. My other monitor, which I will be showing you guys in a moment. This is my new microphone. This is a Earthworks Icon Pro. This took a while to get. And I'll tell you why this took a while to get. It's because I ordered one from eBay, open box, for about $100 less than you get them brand new, and was sent an Earthworks Icon, which is the USB version of this rather than the XLR version of this. Because if you look at this thing, it's XLR and it's plugged into my audio interface down there. Hello, non-hypersensitive mic. No, it's still hypersensitive. It's still a condenser mic. I just like the way that it sounds. It's a very clear sound to my voice. But I ordered the USB version of I ordered the XLR version of this mic and got the USB version of the mic. Tried to talk to the seller and was like, hey, what the fuck? He sent me the wrong mic. And he was like, yeah, sorry, I was on vacation. I had somebody else handling it. I guess they picked the wrong box. Because the boxes look almost exactly the same. So I was like, you know what? Understandable. Just, you know, send me the thing and we'll do a and you don't even have to refund me. I'll just send you the mic back and you send me the other one. He was like, all right, cool. He never sent me the label to return it. So I was like, okay, fine. So I returned it actually through eBay's thing. Got my money refunded. Bought this one for $100 more through actual retail sites. Good, I want to be able to hear the microwave background. You probably could if you tried hard enough, honestly. If I turned this thing all the way up and made it really hot and then turned off any sort of noise gate that I had, you'd be able to hear some weird shit. But the last thing I got, which you guys saw for a brief glimpse there, was the other thing that's blinding you, which is a slightly bigger studio light. I've had the light stand, I just don't use it very often. I also got this arm to replace the microphone. I got this. This is not an arm that's meant for microphones. It's an arm that's meant for lights. I've just done a bunch of adapters on it. But this is a pretty solid arm. I mean, like, look at how far it's sticking out. It's like probably it's almost 2 feet out from the wall, or from the clamp, and it's still holding pretty much. Nice background, nerd. Yeah, I like Cowboy Bebop. Leave me alone. I'm a fucking weeb. But yeah, so I got this new arm, and I'm trying out the microphone on the arm. If you guys hear a lot of vibrations, let me know, because I already don't particularly like it. I'd rather have the floor stand. Well, I'd rather have a different clamp. But ultimately, this thing has a shock mount on it. It should be fine. I just wanted something where I didn't have to have the mic stand taking up floor space. Because I don't have the microphone stand taking up floor space, and I don't have to pack it away every time I finish up stream or like want to hop in Discord call or whatever. That means that I can have the light stand just sitting there permanently, and I don't have to set it up every time, which is just a lot less setup time on my end, and I'm very happy with that. As for the light setup, I don't actually like this that much. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and mess with my lights a little bit here. You guys should still be able to hear me, hopefully, if I yell. I might sound a little weird. Okay, so that turned that down marginally. The thing is now my actual, the smaller LED light that I showed you guys earlier, the power adapter that came with it, like the mains power adapter that came with it, no longer reaches. It's too short to reach from the outlet over to where my actual wall outlet is, and I don't have a power strip to fix that. So that's on my list of things to buy, as a power strip, so that I can run that a little bit further. Oop. Also, these headphones have been giving me a bit of a fit recently. I can't complain. I mean, they've given me a solid 2 years of really good service, but there's some small connection issues starting to show up, and I don't know if it's just with the plug that needs, like, cleaned or something, like maybe there's corrosion on the end, or if I just need to, like, you know, if I need to, like, redo all the wiring inside, in which case I wouldn't do that. Hey, how you doing, Alex? Hope you're having a good one. I just can't stop playing Splatoon. I think I have a problem. Good. There's worse problems to have. Could be addicted to World of Warcraft. Speaking of which, I started playing World of Warcraft again. I'm not addicted. I barely played like 2 hours over the past like 2 weeks. But it's been kind of nice to get back into it and just vibe with it, you know? Anyway, I hope everybody's don't worry, I'm not paying Activision Blizzard money either, so I'm not really that worried about it. But, that's fine. It's all good. Let me see. What else has been happening? I mean, I showed you guys the hardware that I have. New microphone, new light, new arm for my microphone. My audio interface, which I've had for a while and I've been talking about. I actually want to... You know what I'm going to do? Hold up. I'm going to color grade my fucking setup. See this red right here? This is not how you're supposed to professionally color grade, but you see that red right there? That's too fucking red for me when I'm looking at it. I noticed this earlier. It's like an orange red. That's not right. Okay, so we're gonna fix that right the fuck now. I actually dodged the WoW craze. Didn't have internet till it after it died down. I got okay internet right as it was dying down. So I have some decent memories of it, but like it's nothing phenomenal. Alright, let me mess with some of these filters to get this shit right. Turn the saturation down. Brightness. Actually, I think it might be too desaturated. Yeah, but then it looks too orange. It's almost like I need to hue shift it. I don't know, does that look weird? Do I look weird now? Not really. I can deal with that. Admittedly, there should be some stylization, but also it's important to get good color correction going first. For you is my WoW. Fair. Entirely fair. Right, let me move this shit back over. So, I showed you guys the hardware that I got. New microphone. Say hi to the new microphone. Right there. New lights. New arm. Audio interface. Blah, 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 blah. You look weird. All systems normal. Ah, as usual. Ah, man. So, the other thing that I got is some new software stuff going on. So if you'll give me a minute here, just to make sure... I'm going to be upside down on there, which is not ideal. Let's go ahead and fix that. There we go. Alright, let's transfer over to my desktop view. Hopefully nothing goes horribly wrong. It might. No, that wasn't muted. That was for some reason the microphone wasn't on the scene. Microphone did not die, thankfully. This is brand new. If it dies, I'm gonna be pissed off because it was not cheap. Anyway, I fixed some stuff. I fixed some stuff in the background while that was going on. I was working on, so I have a plugin for VLC now, where it just puts it puts what's playing in a text format, which is how I'm doing the ticker thing. I forgot to turn it on. Like the stream for technical difficulties. If you don't like the technical difficulties, like the stream anyway. That's how it goes, man. It's just what happens, you know? I like setting up things, but also it's kind of fun to just set stuff up live. Anyway, we got some things. You guys probably can't see this particularly well. I don't know, maybe you can. Unfortunately, I don't know of a way to make this bigger. Anyway, this is StreamerBot. I actually found out about this at TwitchCon. It's super fucking useful as far as like an interface goes. This is a bot that runs on your computer, written in C#, I think. I think it's C#. Because all the coding or all the scripting is in C#, so I'd imagine. But I'm sure there's other stuff in there. Anyway, I can see who's in chat, including your YouTube ID number, which is fucking wild. Just to dox everybody real quick. I can see, or I have a, so the way that I'm doing the text log now, and the reason why nobody has any color to their names in the text chat is because I had to swap to just basically using plain text to store in a file. And the reason that I did that was because one of the things that annoyed me about Stream Elements the most was actually the issues that I was having with it was actually the issues that I was having with Stream Elements trying to hook up to the chat. Because basically the way that the OBS, the way that the YouTube API works for streaming is effectively, you don't connect to the channel, you have to connect to a specific stream. Oh, you just want this blocked? I can just move this, Alex. I got you. Yeah, I can just move that. I can minimize that. That's just showing what my microphone is doing, actually. But, yeah, so this is, basically, the way that the YouTube API works, and I'll show you exactly what this thing can do. So, as far as, so integrations, you can actually integrate this thing with Streamlabs, Stream Elements, Voice Mod, Donor Drive, Pulsoid, Hyperate, bunch of stuff. Heart rate monitor, plugins, Stream Elements, you know, all sorts of shit. So this bot can work with other things, and that's great, and I like that. Also, fuck that. Basically, this thing can, like, trigger certain actions to happen on a channel. But also, StreamerBot supports both YouTube and Twitch. The reason that I picked it is because, obviously, it supports YouTube, and I stream on YouTube. And it means I don't have to write a goddamn bot myself. Because I would be incredibly annoyed if I had to figure out how to write API calls and shit for this fucking bot. But anyway, YouTube only supports a couple types of events. You can change your title. You can change your description. You can do chat messages. All the paid stuff. There is no notification for subscribers, which sucks. You only have notifications for sponsors, members. You can have an event for banning somebody. When you ban someone, you can do a thing, which I think is top quality because it means you can just start playing like Meatball Parade or some shit whenever you like mess with someone, whenever you ban somebody. So yeah, Walker Pierce, we'll have some fun with that. I am taking ideas for things to do because I don't have much set up in this bot right now. The only things that I have set up, I basically have chat logs, and if somebody types in the word power, a thing might come up. Might. I actually don't think I have it set up on here, so don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Okay. It's not showing up, though. Where is he? Where'd he go? Damn it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, it's okay. Give me a minute here, and I'll figure out what the fuck is happening with this. Okay, so that's not the full effect of what's supposed to happen. There's supposed to be a little pop out there. I don't know what the fuck it's doing, but that's okay. It's kind of working, and that's good enough for me for the moment. We can try and fix it here. I wonder what's causing that to not work. Hold up. So, what is causing this to not work? How do I manually trigger this shit again? Oh, I have just a timer set up for it, that's right. Just enable this. And then give it 12 seconds. I don't want you guys to have to listen to this for like a half hour like I did. So I'm just gonna let it run once every couple of minutes here just to see what's happening. Oh, so it's showing up, but it's not showing up on screen. Okay, why is the move transition not working? But that's good. I like that. That's very good. Very, very happy with that. Alright. So that was Virgil. There is a timer on it. You guys aren't going to be able to just enable it, like, forever. What the fuck is it doing? Anyway, welcome to why I didn't actually have a game plan for today, because it's really just going to be me fucking around with this thing. Let me see here. So, starts off. What am I doing wrong here? Hold on. So if we go to filters, we activate this move source. Well, here, look. So if I play the Virgil video, I'm actually going to mute it for the sake of all of our sanities for the moment.
Now for my next number, I'd like to return to the classics.
If I can. Virgil's almost dancing to the fucking beat. Let's go. This is annoying. Okay. Advanced audio properties. Go all sources, and then we go down to Virgil, and I just don't have him output anywhere. Or, sorry, wait, I can just mute him. Never mind, let's just mute him for the moment. Alright, so I'm gonna turn on the timer again. On repeat. So we should start doing something. Alright, there he is. And you guys can definitely still hear him. I'm just gonna shut him the fuck up. So he's supposed to slide onto screen. Okay, that's the funny bit. Although he is dancing to the music, so this is actually acceptable. Here, let me make him smaller. Let's make him smaller and then have him slide in, like, on the side here. What do you guys think about that? That looks good. He really is just on the fucking beat. Let's go. Alright. So let me fix this shit, because this is obviously not working as intended. This move source is just not working at all, which is annoying. Get transform. Transform relative, and then try and activate it. It's just not sliding it for some reason. Something got fucked up here. Oh, right, because this is all sorts of messed up for some fucking reason, and I have no idea why. So we know that this is 120 pixels. We just get transform here. And we want to set this to, I don't know. Minus 200. The fuck? Oh, it's because I had this set up to slide in. Okay. Give me a minute. So that slide's working right for some fucking reason. Why is this such nonsense? What on earth is happening here? Oop. Anyway, welcome to what happens behind the scenes, guys. When I try and do really cool shit like this is what happens. This is just what you gotta deal with. This is the price I pay for being a badass. No. Alright, so let me see what this one does. So we just want that to be at 0. We literally want it to be at fucking 0. Because then it'll take up the full screen, right? Yeah. And we just want this to be like... here. Yes. Close. And then I want to scale this. So I need to stop this thing from doing that. Anyway, how's everybody doing? While I'm just testing this shit out. Everybody having a good night? Hope you guys are. Alright, so I want to just shrink this down and put it like here. Now what happens when I activate this then? Wait 12 seconds. I'm gonna tilt the camera down a little bit here. Come on. You can do it. I believe. It just scales back up. It just scales back up. Okay. So that, I think, has to do with the transformation that's in this thing right here. So... how do I scale this down? I guess this is it. This is the scale command. So it'd be 0.15 15% of the total screen space? No. Just no. Alright. Alright, fine, I tried. Let me enable this again. I want Virgil to work. I want Virgil to work. The only other thing I needed to do is I needed to, like, shut off my music. Okay, that's close. I want that bigger. And then I want this y-axis. I want that to be like, I don't know, 300 pixels down the page. Come on, Virgil, you can do it. You're just gonna watch Virgil dance in the corner every time. Sorry. I apologize. I don't apologize. I apologize for nothing. Okay, so now he's moving down the page a little bit, which is not ideal. I really do like having Virgil dance to everything. Maybe I should get a 3D model of just Virgil dancing to shit. Okay, so I need to turn this off and then set this. So I need to let that go. Alright, I'm gonna set it over here. Yeah. So now I enable it again. It's a very interesting stream, guys, I'm sure. Anyway, this bot right here as you can see, can control everything in OBS for me, or just about everything in OBS. Which means I can have it shut off my microphone if you guys don't want to hear me talk anymore. Which I'm sure some of you would love to do. I feel like 300 is just too far down the page. So I'm gonna wait for this one to finish. Space 200. And exposition of, I don't know, fucking... I kind of like it sliding in right to the edge of the screen, honestly. Alright, I think that's working again. Now I just need to not enable that again. I need Virgil to shut the fuck up for a minute. Alright. So now if I enable it one more time, just so I can bring the music back up, and then I can have OBS actually, or I can have the bot actually cut my music so just for when the bot's coming in. So it should come in, yep. Except I scaled Virgil and not the whole fucking frame like an idiot. Alright. So I want to scale the whole thing. Alright, one more time. And then I think we're good. I think we've got Virgil sorted. As stupid as this is. That is good enough for me, I think. I'm not going to question it too much. Alright. Virgil should be back online. I don't remember what the timer was for the commands here. Okay, so it is a global cooldown of 5 minutes with a user cooldown of 10 minutes. That way you can't spam this shit at me. But Virgil exists. And I've still got an unmuted shit, so give me a minute. Ooh, okay, fine. I'll set it to something a little bit less than that eventually. Give me a moment. So I need to add in, as a sub-action here, OBS. That source audio track state? Is that what I want? No, that's not what I want. I want to set OBS mute state. I wish that I could, like, set a volume state. Maybe I can? Filter state. I know what I can do. I can actually add a filter. And then it's going to be a move value. Single setting. Wait, why is it not letting me? Wait, no, my bad. That would have to be on the VLC output. So if I had the filter to the VLC output that says move value, and I want to, let me see, single setting, source volume. I want to set the volume to 0. Here, I'll let you guys see what I'm doing here. So I want to set the source volume to 0. By the way, I got OBS 28 running on here, which is like the most recent update, and I really like the new theme. It looks better. The old OBS theme was just like at a point where it was just so blandly gray that it was kind of hurting my eyes. I get that it was probably fine for the time period in which it was made, but it's just like, ugh. Like nowadays, it's really just an ugh. Ease in, ease out, function cubic. Next move, or sorry. Next move is going to be reverse. Move value. Wait, so if I hit this... Oh, but I don't want it to be on move and I want it to be on hotkey. Okay, so the mute's working. And that's pretty smooth, actually. I like that. We could even make that a little bit longer. Welcome to Tech Issue Stream. I wouldn't even call this a Tech Issue Stream. This is just a tech stream. This is educational content, guys. So if I say set source filter state, move compressor, and I set that to hidden, and I... Perfect. So now all I need to do is when I start the Virgil thing, I immediately set this, and then I set it again when I end the thing, and it should start showing back up. This is just like me testing things out, honestly. So I want to set the move value, and I'm going to set it to hidden again, or set it to visible again, because I want it to unhide the thing. Now, if I type power in the chat... Yeah! Now we're fucking talking, kids. Let's go! Although that can probably come back a little bit earlier. That's still sick. I love that. That's fucking awesome. I'm very happy. Somebody try and type power again. I'm curious. Or motivated. You can type motivated too. Okay, cool. So the cooldown thing is working. Here, look. I'll set user cooldown to like... Or rather, I'll set the cooldown on it. I'll just set it to 10 seconds for testing purposes. Fucking go ham, kids. Everybody type power. Oh. Why is it just... Okay. Reset user counters, reset counter. Alright, try it one more time. No, it's not going to make it happen multiple times, Walker Piers. I'm sorry, you can't just spam power. There is a limit to power. Or, I don't know, maybe it's just not going to fucking work. I hit the reset. What do you want, bud? Here, look, I'll set the cooldown to also Virgil. One more time. I was really wanting to overlap it. No, it's just going to try and make it start like 20 times. And then it's going to keep breaking shit. I'm about to fix it later. Now we're fucking talking. How's the volume on that, by the way? Too loud? Not loud enough? Good? Fucking solid. I am very happy now. Anyway, that's the sort of bullshit I can pull with this. I can take anything in OBS and leave it to and pull it to anything else in OBS. Walker Piers, I want you to break stuff. That's what this is designed for. That's literally what it's designed for. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna... Oh, this is a terrible idea. I shouldn't say this on stream. So, I had a thought, and I want to bring the... First of all, let me change this back. It's actually on the right thing. Alright, global cooldown is going to be... We'll say 60 seconds. You can only do this like once a minute. But the cooldown per user is going to be like 5 minutes. We should probably make it 10. That way y'all really gotta work together to make me deal with spammed Virgils constantly. But anyway... so now we've got this thing... Now we've got this thing sorted out, basically. So, what I was talking about... So I've got a chat log, right? You guys saw the chat log. Like, you saw it on the face cam. You guys saw it. I seen it. So I'm keeping track of that in an actual, like, chat log now. So if you guys type something, I'm keeping track of that in like an actual text file now on my computer. But you guys can see right here, it's just plain text. There's no way to differentiate what is saying anything. Also, I should probably set up some way to ignore my own spam shit when I'm doing this. But anyway, so if we transition back now, this is just a normal text file. Now, the one downside of this is when stream starts, everything gets wiped, so anything that you type before stream isn't going to be there. I might actually set up a way to like, archive all these, for lack of a better term, because it's just fucking text files. It's not like it's a lot of space. But yeah, so right now this is just plain text. My thought was, I still want you guys to be able to have your own little, like, stuff going on. My thought was, what if I set up an HTML page, basically, to render all this shit out? And I don't know exactly how I would do that, but I've got an idea. The thing being, now that I've told you that I'm going to make it an HTML thing, somebody's going to put in, like, a link to a fucking something using HTML code, and it's going to absolutely break everything. Only those that are here early get to see my inane ramblings. Exactly. But anyway, so the thought was, yeah, I make this an HTML page, I have a separate CSS page set up, and then I could actually just have text chat still work the way that it used to. But again, like I said, without some extra filtering, people would be able to... Yeah, see, now if I reload, it's got the stuff down at the bottom. Got the new stuff, so that works. That's fine. But again, like I said, script you suck.js, exactly. Like, it's people, somebody's gonna do some shit like that. You're gonna pull that one, or somebody's gonna do something and, like, inject JavaScript code in and start doing dumb shit on my computer, or on my OBS systems. And I'd be like, why are we doing this? The other thought would be to use, like, XML, I guess, with a CSS thing. Because I don't know if XML can run JavaScript, because I think XML is solely for storage purposes, right? It's solely for, like, database purposes. I'll just make you mine crypto for me. Good luck, dumbass. I will find out very quick if you are mining crypto on this thing. Play Minecraft.script. Yeah, you can make me run, like, any number of stupid nonsense on here. It'd be really funny. Speaking of running stupid nonsense on here, I've got a little something here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Actually, I'm gonna put this in the audio stuff. Actually, I'm gonna pop off of... Alright, yeah. So, one more little window here, or one more little scene that I've set up recently, was this page right here, which, yes, this just looks like cat bounce, because it is. It is cat bounce running in a OBS native browser window. Okay? I'm going to show you guys something, and you're allowed to do things with it, but if you do anything stupid with it, the URL window goes away for the rest of the stream, okay? And I mean that. Okay, no, it's not even enabled yet. So you see that command right there? Do stupid shit, yeah. So let me enable this. You guys are allowed to input websites. I will look at those websites. If you put anything dumb on stream, I'm going to ban you for a minute. At least. If I don't know you, I'm banning you permanently for it. However, this is entertaining enough that I want you guys to see all the crazy shit you can do. Walker Pierce, you gotta put in the exclamation point set URL. It doesn't just read URLs out of the chat. It's still a text, it's still a chat bot. Okay? Then we get the ban effect, yay! I don't have a ban effect set up. What do you guys want the ban effect to be? Should it just be Virgil again? Correct, Walker Pierce, correct. I can hear myself now. This is great. Wow, that is low latency. Fucking amazing. It's gonna get so bad. It's gonna get so bad. It's gonna get so bad. Let me turn this shit down. But yes, you can just do that. So if I had set this up right, I would be able to interact with the page. There we go. Now I can pause my own stream. But you guys can still send me to other places if you want. Anyway, yeah, you can do shit like that. Which I find incredibly funny. I just really enjoy this idea. Is it a good idea? Absolutely fucking not. But yeah, you can do that. And you can just send me places now. Wherever you want. Mario Party 1 miss. Anyway, yeah, so if you guys want to talk... So, what I want to use this for is now I can make a bot that can read things out of chat and then play back, and then like go... I can make a music bot. I can make a music bot now. Shut up, David. I'm the real David, and this is my stream. Exactly. Anyway, if you guys want to send somewhere else, you can do that as well. But for the moment, yeah, the ban thing, the event ban, I'm setting it to Virgil because it's funny. If I have to ban anybody, you're gonna get the Virgil. Alright? Super chat event. Yeah, so, I mean, like, all this other stuff I haven't set up yet. If anybody has any ideas for what they want, like, shit that's relevant to the stream, shit that's not relevant to the stream, I can set stuff up. If you want action commands, I can set those up as well. So if you guys type in exclamation point links, that should be set up. But I'm thinking maybe I have one stream with set URL on. The problem being I would have to, like, be so fucking careful with that stream. I do not trust random internet strangers to actually do stuff. That's why the window is so small over here. That way I can just close it out if I see something weird come up. But I can also interact with the window here, so I can, like, go back over to YouTube. And, I can't scroll, which is a problem. But that's okay. I can type things, mod only. Yeah, I could set it to mod only, actually. I'd have to figure out how to set that up. But I could set it up to mod only set URL. The Pink Guy song. I should set up a fucking... Hold on. Also, fuck Mr. Beast. I'm gonna set up a hotkey real quick for this, Where is it? This move value here. It's gonna be Control-Shift-M. That way I can just... shut it the fuck up. Anyway, I'm also gonna tell Mr. Beast to shut the fuck up. Damn it, I should have played Shut the Fuck Up. Anyway, yeah, now you guys can do stuff like that. Sign in to confirm your age. I guess we can't watch it, guys. This is a completely anonymous browser tab, by the way. Set your... What did you just set it to? He likes to spin. And just rewatch that.
My name is Genome Soldier, and I like to spin.
It's a good video. You didn't mean to derail me? No, you're good. I was literally just testing shit. Anyway, you get the idea. That's an in OBS browser window, okay? That's not like my actual browser or anything, although I probably could set it up to like... I could probably set it up to run like a WebSocket into my browser, which would then let the bot determine what's on that specific like tab in my browser. That's an option, I guess. Anyway. I'd like to give a congratulations to Walker Pierce, who has in fact derailed me. Somehow that just crashed everything. I think that was going to happen anyway, but that definitely didn't help. I probably hit a wrong button somewhere. Oh, you know what it was? It's fucking... So for whatever reason, and I'm not gonna do it again, it's the same reason I can't hotkey the mute. If I hotkey the mute, when I go to move it back, OBS just fucking crashes for some reason. I know that's exactly what it was, because I've been having issues with that plugin since like the day that I got it. For some fucking reason, it's just like that. Yeah, I noticed I'm a little lower now. Give me a sec. Lower. Lower. Too low. Lower. Anyway, I'm done with the Futurama memes. The one thing I do like about YouTube is that the stream, yeah, big bumping. Anyway, so as far as commands that you guys want set up, we can set those up. That'd be great. And now we've got power, which should work. Hopefully. 60-second global cooldown. User cooldown 10 minutes. Should be back up for you guys in a minute. A couple minutes, maybe. Ooh-woo. Okay, what do you want for an ooh-woo? I'm not doing the whole thing Cake did. Actually, I could just set this up to fucking ban you, and then the Virgil thing plays. Oh no, we can have really dumb emote or really dumb chains of shit happening. But like, let's look at what we can do with YouTube. Or not, apparently. Now it's not letting me select anything outside of this, for whatever reason. This is a log of every action that has happened since the stream started. Why is it not letting me select out of here anymore? That's really weird. Wario 1. Oh my god! Wow! Yeah, we can do that. Hold up. I'm gonna close out of this. Everybody say bye to the bot for a minute. Okay, let me start writing these down. I can do this. I can do this. No, that's my stream game list. Hold up. That's a pen. I mean, that's fine. Okay, so we got the Wario sound. Because I was really disappointed when I actually looked into the YouTube API when I was getting into this and found out that literally there just is no way to do something when someone subscribes to your channel on a stream. It's kind of annoying, actually. If I ban someone, it just goes miss if that's a possible conditional. Yeah, you can do it. I can definitely do that. We need to reply for when Zero inevitably comes in and makes a D's nuts joke. Maybe. We'll have to see. And the nice part about all this is that in OBS, I can actually put it all in one scene. And then if I don't want that stuff happening on my channel while I'm doing something, I just fucking hide the scene. Okay, Walker Pierce, it's not on anymore. Like, the browser's open. Oh, were you sending me the link to the fucking WA? Yeah, I see it. Okay. No, you're good. I mean, it's not on anymore in the sense that, like, you know, that's a correct sound. Can I drag that into Firefox? Is that a thing I can do? No, not quite. Anyway, yeah, so you guys can do that shit. Now, you don't gotta apologize for it, it's fine. Action cues, action history, set URL. And then I can find the URL that you set through the raw input, copy it, and then I can just take that. Because the one thing that I don't really know how to do without just letting people have, like... It's surprisingly difficult to find just the sound effects. Yeah, but I can always cut it out. That's not a big deal. I have video and audio editing software, and I can use it. And I'm not afraid to use it. But I will save all these. Just finding the Wario is tough. Yeah, the wah! It's a good sound effect. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. Miss, no problem apparently, yeah. The like Wario or the Wario Party, yes, Wario Party. The Mario Party like 5 just miss. Alright, so I will find somewhere to download these. I can find this stuff later. Well, we can do one of them now just to see it show up. Problem is, a lot of the programs are like sketchy, like spam sites. Because, you know, you're not actually supposed to download... you're not actually supposed to download any of this crap, really. And a lot of the sites are just, like, weird, sketchy, ad-filled nonsense. Like, none of them are actually going to cause any damage to your system. But man, they're fucking annoying. Yeah, not a virus, dot virus, exactly. Shit like that, where it's just like, why are you bothering with us, you know? Alright, so let me make a new folder. And then we'll just save this in here. Not as D minor backing track. So let me just make sure this is the right thing that we pulled out here. Not that I don't trust you, but I don't trust you. Don't worry, I don't trust me either. Good. Trust nobody, not even yourself. What do I want to do with this? Where's that sending that signal to? Especially not yourself? Exactly. Alright, so real quick sound. I know you guys can't hear shit. Give me a minute. Oh, you can still hear it. What the fuck? It's like a neural network. Yeah, it crossed all the wires. I'm sorry. So it's significantly louder in my ears, but you guys can still hear this. Right? OBS says you can. Okay, and now you can still hear it, but now I can't hear it. I love OBS, man. I hear noises. Good. Music not playing anything else beyond you, though. Okay. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Give me a minute. There we go. Now I can hear that. Okay. I'm just gonna... This is not ideal. Thank you, OBS. Yes. Thank you, OBS. But yeah, I agree. A bunch of Wario sound effects would be really funny. I would appreciate that. Alright, so... I can't hear this. I legitimately can't hear this. You know what we're gonna do? I need you to shut the fuck up. Thank you. Miss. Okay. Back to that. My fucking ears. Okay. That is the right sound effect. And now, I just have to figure out how to add sound effects in here. I'm not that familiar with it. So we add miss. And I can actually run these directly from the stream bot, I believe. I just need to run them into something. I don't know, this. We're not using this right now. Well, I thought we weren't using this. Apparently there's noise there. Shutting it off. What the fuck is playing into that? Literally nothing, and yet it's still trying to do stuff. I swear. Oh, here. Okay, let's remove that one, and instead let's do an audio output. Airbot audio out. And then I can set it up to this. Ah. Sorry for the loud click if there was one, I apologize. But it looks like it's working. So if I set up miss... Oh, you found the Wario fucking dies in a car accident, yeah. I remember that one. Alright, so... if I go to sounds, and I play sound... I want to play it to this. And the thing that I want to play, and this is a Windows program, so it's very confused as to what the fuck my file system is. And I can't see out here. Documents, OBS, sound effects, miss. And it's not playing anything, which is always a good thing. You know, I love when shit just doesn't work. I don't know, fucking application default. Fine, play it to the ear. Nothing is something? Yes, nothing is definitely something. So I want to play it to here. What if I just boost the volume? The idea of nothing is wild. It really is. Why can't you play that? It's not a hard thing to play. Ugh. Here. Let me fucking... Timed actions, which by the way, I can set up timers on here as well, so... If you guys get any ideas for, like, timer stuff, I could do that, maybe. But yeah, overall, this is pretty robust. You can do a lot of stuff with this. It did take me a little while to figure out... So because I swapped to OBS 28, I also swapped the distribution platform I was getting OBS from, so I'm getting it through the Linux Flatpak now, which is the... supposed to be the correct way to do OBS stuff, but also a lot of the plugin creators refuse to use Flatpak, which, fair enough. Flatpak has its issues. So that means a lot of mods are just not being developed anymore, and unfortunately the one that I was using for my ticker, I needed to figure out another way to work through. But I figured it out, so it wasn't really that bad of a... It wasn't really like an issue. It was like a 5-second thing. Action, just miss. Yes, it's just gonna spam miss. But it's not gonna do that, I guess. It's probably not doing it because fucking OBS bullshit. So maybe I have to set this up in a way. I mean, like, there's a couple ways I can do this. I'm not actually that, like, annoyed that this doesn't work this way. There's another way I can do this, which is to set it up in OBS as a source. So I make a group, I call it audio, or rather, maybe, I don't know, effects. Here, you get Streamception again. So I make a group, I call it effect, and then I add a media source. Make a new one called miss. I want to restart playback when source becomes active. Show nothing when playback ends. Close file when inactive. Hardware decoding because it's a fucking MP3 file. Miss.mp3.
Miss.
I didn't hear it, but it was there. Can I add an audio filter to this? Is that a thing? No. You gotta specifically go in and turn each of them down. I know you heard it. I'm just making sure I can hear it.
Miss.
Yeah, that's a decent audio level. Above the music, below the mic volume. Although it probably could be a little bit louder than that, it wouldn't really matter. So now all I have to do is... How long is that?
Miss.
Like 5 seconds. So is that good, or do you want it muted too? Do you want the music muted when I go to do that? Because I can set that up as well. Also, I'm turning off the set URL thing so nobody gets any funny ideas. Not like it would do anything, but... So now I can set it up so OBS... set media state. Go to streamer bot alerts. Miss. And I want to just restart it.
Miss.
The timer's working.
Miss.
Cool. I heard it, dealer's choice. Fair enough. Also, how's the music levels? Are the music levels actually good? Because it feels like it might be a little quiet to me. But I can't tell, because I'm not on your guys' end. I'm not listening to the full mix. I can make it better for you. Oh, babe, alright. Let me see. A little quiet, but good because it's not the focus right now. Yeah, fair. I mean, it's very seldom the focus. The only time it'd be the focus is on the BRB screen, I guess. Which, I suppose we can fix. While I'm thinking about it. Although, maybe I can't. I'll mess with that later. Because I just realized something goofy about that. Yeah, I think we just leave it like that, and then... So, now what I can do is I can actually have it play... Well, because we don't want that to play at any point, right? We would only... There's no reason we would play this unless... Alright, so it's just when you It's just when you actually ban somebody. Which means I can set it up in a... Yeah, okay. So I can set it up in here. And then we can add some logic in here, which they even have like actual logic built in, so I don't have to learn how to do C# to do this shit. So we need to get... I don't know exactly how to do this, is the other thing. So we would need to get some logic from the YouTube thing. And I don't know how you would do that. So actually, give me a minute here. Let me see if I can figure it out. Sub actions, YouTube. Maybe we can't do that. What could I check here? Because the problem revolves around the fact that, like, the YouTube API is a little goofy. Turns out I have C# trauma from high school. Every time you mention it, I flinch a little. You were in band too, huh? No. I never got the code in C#, and to be frank, I don't really care to. It's just not my thing. Even though I coded in Java. Yeah, YouTube doesn't use a ban command. I could set up a ban command, and then if you're the one banning them, that's a way to do it. So then I would just need to check what? What would I need to check? Can I check get commands state? Yes. Okay, so what I can do is I can add a command that's just !ban that does the same thing, which is like not ideal, but you know. So then that would instigate ban. That would do ban check based on YouTube messages. Ignore bot account. Persist per counter. The cooldown. There's no cooldown on it, but it would only be available to moderators. Okay. So then I need to go over here. Yeah, otherwise it would be anarchy. It'd be funny, but no. Wait, no, because there's no action. There's no sub-action to actually, like, check if somebody's been banned, I think? Wait, no, here we go. Okay, so... Dude, how do I want to do this? I gave my entire chat mob privileges. That does sound like a fucking YouTube video, huh? So I need to... What do I need to do here? It'd be under, like, event. Trying to figure this out has been really a little frustrating, admittedly. Although, if you're on Twitch, you can control, like, fucking channel point rewards from this thing, so that's kind of neat, too. You guys can just take a screenshot of my current setup. I could set that up. I don't know if I want to, but I could. Actions... Get action state? That's not what I want, but that's good to know that you can do that. YouTube really needs to get their act together. Yeah, it's... Their API is really bad, from what I can understand. And it's kind of frustrating. But it's all good. Virgil. Because, like, I can set up an action to play. Because this is the problem, okay? I can set up an action to happen when you, like, delete a message or time somebody out. And that's useful to have, I guess. Although that was the Twitch version. Sorry, so it's just banned, and right now it's just Virgil, which is funny, but not really what I'm looking for. So I could, like, set it to ban check, but then I don't know how to actually... None of this shit works right because YouTube's API is just crap. Like, they have... Like, I'm looking at it right now. They have the event for banning a person. But they don't actually show, like... how to access this information at all. So my only thought would be like... Yeah, I'm a little lost on this one. You can regex your commands too, so I could just set this up. For like regex things, which would be honestly kind of neat. You could probably do some cool stuff with that, but I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just put this one on the back burner for now. Like I said, I'm still trying to learn what the hell any of this is actually doing. That is the other big thing here. So like, if I get... I don't want a command group state. I want to get, like, the actual, like, action. Although you can't set it up to do, like, fucking keyboard presses and stuff, so we could set up some really stupid stuff on that end. But anyway, yeah, let's just leave it for now. For the moment, I'll just have the entire band thing be set up to miss. That way we have something other than Virgil on the channel, as funny as Virgil is. So now, if Walker Pierce bans anybody, in fact, if anybody bans anybody, which only moderators can do, then, yeah, that just works. So it can, like, call it, but then it can't call any information about it, which is kind of weird and frustrating. It's just not showing me how to do that, really. Like, there's gotta be a way to do it. There's no way that they would do that. Like, I could get action state is the only way I can think of, but that's for actions, not for anything else. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm a little tired of dealing with this shit right now, but I figure that we can do something fun. And now you guys should have access to Virgil again. And no, I'm not putting it as exclamation point Virgil. You have to know the magic words. That was fucking worth it. And now I have that exact formula that I can copy over to any other video file I want. But the other thing I want to set up, and this is an eventually thing, I think, just like the chatbot, is I want to set up a, mind you, it doesn't just check if you say the word power or motivated, it checks it anywhere in the sentence. So if you say the words power or motivated anywhere, you're gonna get got with Virgil. But the other thing I want to do is set up an actual, like, music bot. Which, admittedly, this isn't the best platform to do it on, but theoretically I can. I would just need to figure out how to get YouTube to function right. My power just went out. Yeah, exactly. It registered it, but it's only gonna let you... Yeah, there we go. Now we're fucking talking, kids. Now we're talking like Virgil. Now you know the deal. But I do want to get a music bot set up. The problem being, how would I set that up? Because I can actually, like, if I add an action here, I can set up an action here, and apparently I can group these, but for whatever reason, the groups are, like, abysmal to try and, like, set up properly. So, the only thing that I can think of is we would somehow need to get the file audio to read through. So, UDP broadcast. What the fuck is that? I'm not familiar with network codec. Is that what I'm looking for? Or is that just, like, a broadcast? Is that just like a data broadcast? I get that looks like it's more for like network stuff, so I don't think it would be helpful. Theoretically, I could do it, but I don't think it'd be a good idea. I could also try and set it up so that like VLC plays it. UDP is a specific protocol type in networking. Yeah, I'm like vaguely familiar with it. I wasn't sure if there was anything interesting I could do with it. It doesn't look like it. I mean, here. ScreamerBot. Go to docs real quick. Docs myself again. Good luck finding the last one. Oh, you can set it up to integrate with Discord. Maybe we could finally set this up so that the fucking bot automatically... I'm curious now. No, it's just the Discord for the actual thing. Maybe we could integrate it with Discord. Maybe there's a way that you could integrate with Discord. You have UDP and TCP. Yeah, and UDP is faster, but generally less accurate or less secure, one of the two. I like that you can hook it up to all these different things, though. That's just good. So if we look at subcommands real quick. Sub-actions, rather.
I'd like to return to the classics.
Lumia stream. Change color settings and send commands. I don't know what this program is. Oh, cool. That just hooks up to, like, lights in your house. Which I'm sure that I could write something to make that work for the most part anyway. Keyboard press, logic... Voice control, sounds. Can you play sounds over, like, the net? Capability of playing sounds directly from the application. No sources in your streaming software are required. How to stream, featuring a stream, exactly. What's the title for the stream again? Pretzels is the same. Huh. How you doing, though, Frozen Sherbet? Hope you're doing alright. It is considered unreliable as it does not check if every packet arrives, which is fine for voice or video. Yeah, because you can't tell. There's such a high bit rate that you can't tell. That's the same thing that CDs do. Even if you're, like, missing sections of the audio, you're not going to be able to tell, because the sections that are going to be missing, even if it's, like, several hundred bits, is such a tiny amount of data that it doesn't matter. You can't hear it. Down from folder, audio device. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Custom data, it's not really what I want. What is network sub-actions linked to sounds? Or that's just the next one, okay. So I can fetch a URL. You would enter the URL in the variable name, just put joke in another, yeah. I'm still alive, understandable. Glad you're doing alright. That, and if it did check and resend dropped packets, you get portions of syllables or video arriving out of order, which would be a nightmare. That too. Yeah, you really need that to be synchronized in the sense that you don't want to have repeat packets. It'd be funny, actually. I kind of want to see what that's going to look like. Why are we talking about data protocol? Because we started talking about how this thing can actually use... You can, like, hook it up to UDP broadcasts from other sources. This bot that I'm using for all of my stream stuff now, I'm in the process of moving everything over. So I'm trying to figure out how to set up a music bot with it. It might be possible. What I might have to do is I might have to, like, somehow set this up so it just opens up a browser, or, like, it'll, like, manipulate a browser window on here to whatever song it is, but that gets kind of messy kind of fast, because I can't really control that. Which is why the other browser window that I have in OBS is disabled, although it is funny to just let people fucking set URLs to shit. Can't trust people with shit anymore. So there's logic here, which, I mean, I guess I could use that for filtering to some extent. Voice control, which I think that the voice control doesn't work because I'm on Linux and this is technically a Windows program being run through Wine. I could use custom code to do it. I'm sure that there's some way that I could get this set up with C# code, but I don't know how to code in C#. Custom code moment. Yeah, it's probably going to be a custom code moment. Which is fine. But anyway, I've got things that I can do, at the very least. I've got ideas. Hey, talk about power or motivation. Or being motivated, rather. Just write your own Python bot. I should just write my own fucking Python bot for that. I barely know how to code batch files. I can code Python. I can go Python with my fucking eyes closed. I'm kidding. I couldn't tell what I was typing. Python has a lot of power. That's right, it does. It's not going to work for you, Walker Pierce. Because you did it in the past, like, 10 minutes or whatever I set it to. What did I set it to? 10 minutes. Oh, we'll make it 5 minutes. Fuck it. It's funnier this way. You can read command prompt. Fair. Fair. I mean, I've been learning how to fucking read this, so... I actually like the terminal. Comfy. It's easy to fucking pick things up if you need to. Sound files. I could get a random number. Hey, there's something I could do. If I integrate with the Twitch speaker system, I could just have the random number generator read out, like, I could have it read out, like, random numbers from the fucking... Like, there are interactions here. The problem is none of them are particularly useful for me. Gotta have at least a vague understanding of Linux commands. Yeah, you don't have to have a ton. You need to know how to move through file systems, and you need to know how to, like, activate batch script files, and that's about it. If you can do those two things and know how to activate actual programs, you're good. Drano's very own number station. Yeah, exactly. I make a number station and I leave it on. No, I wouldn't leave this thing on. I could set that up on like a Raspberry Pi or something. Which I have, actually. It's an official licensed PlayStation product. My brother took the sticker off his PlayStation and just slapped it on there ages ago. We don't use that thing anymore. It's a Raspberry Pi like 2 Plus or something. No idea what I'm going to do with it. I might use it for a robotics project. I have no clue. I read through the Steam startup script. Fun fact, there's a function that is to export the distro, and all it does is export Ubuntu. Wait, so you're telling me the startup script for Steam just says, yeah, it's fucking Ubuntu, no matter what you're on, because everything expects you to be running Ubuntu. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. So the other thing is I could go into OBS and again set up a browser source, because I can have it set browser sources. So I could just have it run a browser source with music playing in the background that is that. The problem being I would have to, like, do every single song by hand still. The other thing is I could actually have it set up. Okay, so here's what I do. I know exactly how I want to run this now. I'm gonna have to write my own Python bot to play the songs, which is fine. or I'm gonna have to find somebody's code online and base it off of theirs, because I don't know how the fuck any, I don't know how any APIs work ever. But basically I just have a link here that lets you add a song, and that adds a song to a plain text document. And then the Python thing, just whenever it finishes a song, it just takes the next song from the top of the list and then plays that. That'd be the easy way to do, I guess. The PS Mini was more or less a Pi. Yeah, that's fair. But anyway, yeah, we have all sorts of nonsense we can do with this. Just nothing's happened with it recently because I'm still figuring stuff out. I did want to set something up to eventually just play randomly from my YouTube playlist, but the problem is it's hard to set that up in a way that really works, because I would basically need a copy of all the URLs in my YouTube playlist, or I would need to be able to like make YouTube shuffle 10 hours of silence randomly broken by some shit from my Yeems playlist. It's probably gonna get me in trouble. I mean, it's on YouTube already, and I'm recording to YouTube. You would hope, but who knows. Anyway, I think I've had enough of this for the moment. I think what I'm gonna do... This has been, like, enlightening, though. This has been... I really just gotta set down time, I guess, and like, devote it to doing this. But I can control my entire OBS feed, my entire OBS program, from here, and set up commands that you guys or I can do. Like, I can set up hotkeys for everything, or I can set up whatever. So, maybe that's not a bad idea, you know? So we're just gonna save this. Make you do it. Make you do what? Control the entire screen, entire OBS? Yeah, I could open the bot and open OBS, and then just let you start the fucking stream. Theoretically, I could set up a stream where it controls every basic command in OBS. It lets you swap, like, the scenes that I'm on, the sources that are out, lets you mute shit, like, whatever. It would just be a bitch to type everything out. You could do it. We could make that happen. Like, you could change, like, the stream title and everything. But anyway, like I said, I think I'm good on this for the moment. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out the Dreamcast. I brought the Dreamcast up here. I kind of want to play some Dreamcast games, at least a little bit, before I end off stream. So we'll vibe for a minute with that. Let me move some stuff around here. But yeah, I will. If anybody has any like sound effects or anything, or like any other ideas, put them in the Discord, and I'll figure it out from there. All right, we'll get going on it. Allow viewers to ruin your stream with chat commands. Nothing could go wrong. Cast me a dream. Mr. Dreamcast. Cast me a dream. Bomb, 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 bomb. That's something else I got into recently. I got into, I've been messing around with the digital audio workstation, and I've been figuring that out. That actually what Sega was going for with the name Dreamcast. I never thought about it. A live streamception. Also, congrats on 100 subs. Thank you. Thank you, Baylor. I mean, like, I've been there for a little while. And it's nice to finally be able to change my URL to something that makes sense, as opposed to just random, like, whatever the YouTube ID gives me. But yeah, I was up for a little while, but with the way I've been streaming recently, or rather not streaming, numbers have gone down recently. So. It is what it is. I'm over 100 subs. I'm pretty happy with it. At the same time, I probably would have been happy just with whatever, honestly. I'm happy just being able to hang and stream and have a good time with people. I'm not hard to please. Fun fact about the Dreamcast, it has an internal power converter. So it actually converts the wall power to the right DC amp. I think is like 12 volts, which is really hot. Dreamcast kind of gets hot and the fan is loud. Alright, what y'all saying? He's a robot, he does the robot. What is the little robot? Yeah, that's the channel mascot. His name is Fogawhoop. Yeah, that's my true form. That's what I turn into at night. It's like Fruits Basket when you get really when you're just really weak, or when I get hugged by anybody. His name is Fogawhoop. Exactly. That's the point of the name. It's just fucking nonsense. It's some bullshit we came up with like me and my friends came up with a while back, and it's not good, but it stuck. We all just sort of stuck with it because it was so ridiculous. Next stop, million sub play button. There's 100,000 sub play button first. You realize that, right, Alex? But yeah, it's just a little robot. It's a little channel mascot. I got this animation made up for him last year. Or early this year, I don't remember which. Just because I wanted something different for a BRB screen, and this one's like wholly my own. I'm pretty happy with it. I will say the guy didn't animate the scene. I had to animate all that for myself, and I don't know Blender, so that took a while to figure out. But he did set up controls and everything for me, and he rigged the model, so like that's a full model. I could use that for things if I wanted to. Mr. I ruined a controller trying to make a fight stick. Correct. Look, I've done some really stupid things, okay? I'm not gonna deny that. I'm also not gonna deny you these nuts. Oh, here's a fun thing for you. Here.
Miss.
This thing right here. This is a Dreamcast video port to HDMI adapter. This box in the middle is pretty much just the audio. It's pretty much just the thing that breaks out the audio in the VGA and then puts it into an HDMI format. But hey, it fucking works, so. Miss. That is witchcraft. I mean, it's all kind of witchcraft when you think about it. I will say, there are better ways to get better signal quality from the Dreamcast, but this thing is pretty goddamn nice. And since it's HDMI format, I get to use my normal capture card and don't have to pull out the converter box. It's converting from Dreamcast, because the Dreamcast doesn't have a like composite output. We made Rox think. I mean, that's literally all of this, Alex. It's all magic. Dreamcast supporting VGA is the best. Such a strange format. It's really fucking weird for a game console. But also, Dreamcast doesn't have support for composite, which means that my converter box doesn't work with it unless I use component. So it's nice that it does just have the raw RGB out from the VGA port, because otherwise this would be a lot more annoying. Alright. Hold out the Dreamcast games. Rest. Got the I do have a VMU, but I'm gonna use the one with the bigger memory pack. VGA. The VGA is the only, also the only port that supports 480p instead of 480i. Fair, I didn't know that. You guys get to hear this wonderful bag crinkling noise. It's actually not that bad. That's one of the reasons I wanted this mic, is because actually the noise suppression on it is really surprising. If you have it tuned right, It's way better than the Yeti, but it can still pick up noises from God knows how far away if you're not paying attention. Sufficiently advanced technology looks like magic to less advanced entity. Yeah, that's just how it goes. That makes Alex the less advanced entity, I guess. No, you're fine, man. So, games. We're not playing Seaman tonight, but at some point we will. Yes, Thinking Rocks is magic, I agree. And trying to explain that to people without going down to, like, the base minimum level hardware stuff is such a fucking bitch. Yeah. Walker Pierce. This is Seaman. This is an inbox copy of Seaman. Unfortunately, the microphone, it works. But, yeah, the pop filter is kind of disintegrating, which sucks. Isn't that an expensive game? It was like $60. The problem is it's hard to find an inbox copy more than anything. You can pay through the nose for them online, but it's not great. It can be a pain in the ass to find a good inbox copy, and you do need an inbox copy because you need the microphone and a VMU, which is why the Dreamcast has 2 ports on here, but you need the microphone one. I thought you were going to say the mic is mechanically broken. Well, if the mic's mechanically broken, you can plug in any 1/8" microphone. You just need the actual VMU slot plug-in. I understand the foundations of computer. I don't understand how they make those foundations less than 10 nanometers, but I still think it's witchcraft. Fair. Fair. This game sucks. We're not playing it. It's called Slave Zero. It's hot 4-player... Wait, excuse me. Slave Zero. Hot 4-player action. Okay, I'm done with that shit now. Fuck that. We got Echo the Dolphin, Defender of the Future, which I'm actually... You know what? I'm playing fucking Echo. We'll go through a couple more games, but... We got Virtua Tennis. The game actually slaps. Sounds like porn. Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Lasers. Lasers are very important. Virtua Tennis is actually really fucking good. The soundtrack slaps and it's genuinely fun. It's the only fun I've ever had playing a fucking sports game. Crazy Taxi 2. I do not have Crazy Taxi 1. At least a legit copy. Metropolis Street Racer. This is actually a really good racing game. I like it a lot. And then we've got the boy, Shenmue. Anybody who's never played Shenmue before, go watch somebody play Shenmue. Don't play it. Sharks with freaking laser beams. Yeah, that's pretty much how some of these games feel. Like, they're just like that. I've got the Sega Smash Pack in here. I've got the Sydney Olympics 2000. I think that I've got... Somewhere in here should be Nagano Olympics 1998, I think. That's Real Fishing Wild, which is a fishing game that we don't have the controller for. But you can still... We already have a little progress on Shenmue. Yeah, that was like one of the first games I started playing when I came back. Because I didn't know what to play. Could have sworn we had... We got Snowcross Championship Racing. I don't know what to say about this one. This one was actually kind of eh. I've got a copy of Sonic Adventure 1, I believe that's what this is. Oh no, that's the copy of Virtual and Oratorio Tangram that like barely works. But anyway, we're gonna play some Echo the Dolphin Defender of the Future, because I've been having a really big like throwback, like, you know, mid-late 90s, early 3D game vibes. I've been really wanting that recently. We're gonna do that. The only unfortunate part about this mic arm is that if I actually need to move the microphone, I can't. Not very far, at least. And I need to mute the mic while I'm doing it, otherwise it makes a ton of noise. But anyway, I need to set up hotkeys for my scenes again. I didn't have that set up. But let's go over to the gameplay screen. Star Fox levels of early 3D. Not quite that 3D. Not quite that far back. I'm talking like the mid-late 90s, sort of like, you know, N64 SNES vibes. I mean, that's when I grew up. That's the sort of vibes that we got. Let me turn on visual captures on. Oh, I updated things. Do I need to update the drivers? Because if so, this might be a little annoying to figure out. Should still have the drivers somewhere around here. Yeah, that's not showing up. Okay, give me a minute. And yes, I'm going to do this live on stream for all of you. And so that we can actually do stuff. Because I'm not pulling this shit. You want one of those old Silicon graphics? Oh, yeah. Dude, it'd be so nice to have one of those. And by that, I mean, it'd be really confusing and not really worth it. But also, if you enjoy it, who cares? You know? It's really one of those things where it's like, if you're deriving enjoyment from this, you're good. Yeah, we're doing it live. I updated Arch, and it updated the kernel, and I didn't install the drivers again. Come on, Magewell drivers. By the way, Frozen Sherbert, these are still the same drivers that you sent me. I haven't checked to see if there's new drivers on here. No, it just wasn't on there. It should be on there now, yeah. Now we're good. Although nothing's showing up. Intel PC camera pack. Like, the drivers just weren't on the kernel. It's just because I updated everything, and it doesn't update with the kernel, which is weird, but, you know, not everybody likes KFC. Alright, so now, why isn't it showing up? Next step is to attempt to plug in something again, because I don't know if it got registered as actually having plugged in something. Alright, let me see here. You gonna work, Chief? Yeah! Now we're fucking talking. 24-bit BGR. The good shit. Good capture. Move all this crap out of the way. Did you know Windows XP has native Blu-ray support? What the fuck? Indigo 2 for 413 bucks. That's not terrible, actually. Yeah, I thought they'd be more expensive, but I guess nobody really has a use for them at this point. Who the fuck is using a Silicon graphics computer? Alright, let me put my earbuds in and swap the monitor over to the right input. Yeah, I'm very confused as to why Windows XP has native Blu-ray support, but then again, when did Windows 7 come in? Well, the problem is Windows always wants to have backwards compatibility. It will, like, refuse to do shit if it's not backwards compatible. Also, the audio is not on the right channel. Let's listen. Well, we've got something. It's not audio yet, but it's something. Appaloosa Interactive, creators of Echo the Dolphin. I should have put the fucking microphone closer to the Dreamcast so you guys could hear this shit. Okay, nothing yet. You remember how salty mad people got? People were over needing a new player for Blu-ray. I mean, yeah, but they'd also just done it for DVDs beforehand. I'll be honest, I have no idea how the SATA interface works. I thought it was abstracted away from the OS, so the drivers weren't needed. Fair, and that's a good point. I don't think it is entirely, because MS had so many customers on XP that they kept adding features to it for forever. Yeah, that's basically it. Oh, is this the one with the, like, half-dead controller relay in the Dreamcast? I have 2 Dreamcasts, by the way. Just the consoles. I don't have 2 power packs or anything like that. I just bought a second console because, one of them started to go up, and it was my own damn fault. And I'll explain that as we get into the game here. I tried to make a custom controller out of some other stuff by just rewiring a bunch of stuff, and very fucked it up because I didn't know what I was doing. Very much just fucked it up. And I eventually popped the fuse. There's actually fuses in the controller relays for the Dreamcast because they had, I don't know why, but they were designed that way. So you have a fuse that you can pop out. So I didn't, instead of popping out the fuse, I just soldered over it. And then I think something else broke later on after I had given up on that project. So, yeah. We're just gonna make our name. We can't even make it Echo. What the fuck? But, yeah, so that happened, and so I bought a second Dreamcast because of that, and then I realized that this one still works. Oh, it is funny. It's just fucking hilarious. I used to have the giant, like, mess that I had that thing sitting in. I just threw it out, like, a couple weeks ago. Eco. Alright, name is Eco now. Iku. But I had it up until a couple weeks ago, and I just threw it out, but the long story short is, now I have a second Dreamcast just in case the first one, like, goes up permanently, because it was already having issues with the controller ports. But I think that may have been a heat-related issue. Maybe I soldered over something too much, and it suddenly started building up a bunch of heat there. I have no idea, but regardless. This shit, like, just very strange. Like, this thing will work most of the time, and then it'll stop working, and I'm like, I don't know enough about this to question why you're not working. But I am going to, What I am gonna do is I'm going to, probably mod this one. So I might mess around and put some lights in the controller ports, because it's funny. I probably would replace the fan. I might do a case repaint while I have everything taken off. I might, and this is like projects I've been talking about for years. I want to do the SD card mod. Consider replacing the fuse. No. That makes it special, but I will probably do that at some point. I just need to go find the right fuse, because I don't know what fuse it is anymore. This happened years ago. Don't say... I really can't read Japanese. I haven't the faintest idea. Is it Echo? Or are you saying something just awful? Recycle your dolphins? Yeah. This is a game about eco-terrorism. This is Eco the Dolphin. Yeah, you can fucking read it, right? That says Eco. See? Oh man, I forgot. the loading screens for this game just look so strange. Like, the font that they picked is very odd. Turn this up for y'all.
For 500 years,
I was gonna do voiceover and then I remembered. Oh, Iku means to come. Oh, okay, I gotcha.
In unity, harmony, and fellowship.
Should've just called him Iku then.
They set out to explore the great unknown.
Yeah, that early 3D render. This actually looks pretty damn good.
And friendship were offered to all who would welcome it.
I will say this game's frame rate chugs at portions, so if you start getting motion sick, maybe look away from the screen for a minute.
But there were forces for whom aggression was the highest calling. Creatures known only as the foe regarded the earth with envious eyes. For humans and dolphins were their hated enemy. From time beyond
Specifically
Earth,
humans and dolphins, no other
Earth
creatures on Earth.
defeated. They devoured, dominated, and annihilated all in their path. But humans and dolphins...
I want AAA games that utilize that kind of graphics. You won't find that. You will find some pretty solid, smaller teams with these sorts of graphics. If you've ever, what's one that I've heard of recently? Aliza. Aliza is a PS1 game in the style of, it's in the style of, like Resident Evil, like those sort of old horror games, with the FMV, like cutscenes and stuff like that.
Undeterred, the foe persisted, seeking a moment of weakness.
The fucking, like, frame rate drop as it just explodes.
In this time of crisis, lived a young dolphin named Echo. He was destined to become the only hope for humans and dolphins.
By the way, this was like a reboot of Echo the Dolphin, if I recall correctly.
Defender of Earth's
Like,
future.
they actually wanted to reboot the 2D Echo the Dolphin games into a 3D environment. And to be fair, those games didn't sell horribly. It wasn't like an awful idea. It feels weird because they could save money on development. Yes, but also they need to be able to sell the game to shareholders who need... And these are people... When I'm talking shareholders for big AAA companies, most of them don't know what the fuck a video game is. They don't care about video games as art. They just want to see that their money is going towards something that is probably going to make them money back. Oh, this controller has a really weird, like, soft spot on the rotation. I don't like that. Greetings, Echo. I mean Eco. I mean Iku. You were young and eager, but if you will listen to a wise old dolphin like me, maybe I can teach you some new things. If you wish to talk, just point your bottle nose at me and use your sonar. And I don't remember what the sonar button is. There we go. Right, you gotta like push the... Alright, so this is where the game gets weird. So, X button, the yellow one, is your sonar button. From the investor's perspective, money is all that matters. Yeah, 80-year-old men, people who like haven't played video games ever, or they haven't played them since they were very young, and they just make a lot of money, and they're too busy trying to make more money or go and spend some of their money because they're not spending all of it. Pump with your flipper to accelerate, or hold down to keep a steady pace. Once you stop pumping, it will slow down gradually. Try now. Man, I like that we're gonna start calling him Iku, and he has to pump. That's perfect. But yeah, if you hold a steady pace with your A button presses, you have to just push the A button repeatedly, and that's how you swim fast. You can hold down A, but then you go at like this speed. Unless you're already going that fast, then I guess you hold the speed? Yeah, okay. I'm trying to remember how this game works bit by bit. And you charge. Charging will give you extra speed. You can go faster and jump higher than you would think possible. Charging is also the way you catch your prey, the fish. Just aim your nose at a school of them and charge right into the middle of them. I'm pretty sure it's B. I shouldn't have spoken. Oh well, too late. Knowledge of Japanese is a curse. It really is, but also, I want to learn Japanese at some point, just because it's interesting, and let's be honest, I'm a fucking weeb. I watch enough anime that I could probably make decent use out of some random Japanese phrases. And I wouldn't mind going over there at some point to actually, like, check the place out. I don't want to live there, because living in Japan is just a bad idea. Okay, so yeah, B button is your charge. I like that the fish are just... Yeah, you do have an air meter, too. I like that the fish are just, like, random, like, particle effects. Slurp dot wave, yeah. You could put that in the bot. I'll write that one down, actually. Because I bet I can turn the music off. Maybe. Maybe not. This game ain't that fucking good. Insane Aquarium. Not Insane Aquarium. Not back on this shit. Also, the camera kind of bugs the fuck out because this game actually has kind of impressive, like, dolphin models that, like, do all sorts of shit. So you can go straight up into the air here, and then, like, do a flip and land, and then come back around. Like, the game actually keeps track of your, like, flips and tries to keep the camera behind your snout, for lack of a better word. The spine breaker. He's coming in! Also, Echo is like a weird bottlenose dolphin, but this other dude's a common dolphin, and apparently they just sit and talk with each other. Also, the common dolphin's technically a porpoise. I don't know if all dolphins are porpoises. But I know that. This makes me miss, like, so I live on the east coast of the US in Maryland. I miss the National Aquarium. I haven't been there in years. It's in Baltimore for anybody who's curious. It's just a nice place to visit. I've heard it's gotten a little bit more expensive. There's also the free day in, I think, January that everybody goes to, but the lines for that tend to be hell. I'd rather just pay. Charging is also used as a weapon. I had no idea you lived on the East Coast. Neither did I, man. I didn't know that either till right now. I'm making this shit up as I go along. Charging can also be used against a weapon, but never ever point your nose at at your friends unless you want to talk. Just don't point it, man. You gotta not look at people. You gotta do the incel thing and just never look at anybody. Now try a special maneuver, the quick turn. You can use it left or right to turn around in an instant. Yeah, it's you gotta hit like... You gotta hit like Y for it. Yeah, you can see the frame rate kind of starts to chug a little bit. But I don't know, this game's a good vibe. That's the best way I can think to put it. It is just a good vibe. You walked yourself into that one? I mean, I've lived here my whole life. I don't know how I walked into it. We can do this all night. We got Iku here. We can do this all night. Turning around quick may give you an edge when it comes to fighting enemies, which I tended to forget, admittedly. I think I forgot, because the quick turn doesn't get used until, like, probably an hour or two into the game. Swimming backwards, yeah. When you have it stopped, use it to swim forwards. I don't know, man. You don't really tell me any of the fucking controls. How's the Maryland crab doing? I don't know, man. How do you think he's doing? What do you think he's been up to recently? Oh, there's different camera views. Hold up. Time to do the classic. Pull out the book. You know, I was worried that the microphone would actually, like, be, like, stuck in the light, like, in the light coming from the studio light, but it's actually fine, unless I, like, lean way the fuck forward like this. He's trapped in BWI. Yeah, the crab got trapped in BWI last week. They're still trying to get him out, but honestly, there's just so many flights going out of there, and they can't get him on any of them. Just a fucking train wreck. How do you swim backwards? Yeah, shut the fuck up. I'll get you some goddamn air, you stupid fish. I'm kidding, he's not a fish. Sidestepping, snipping, and performing in a band. Starts playing Creedence Clearwater Revival. He's got a tambourine. I know. Leave me alone. I'm reading. Y and down. Okay. So there's a super roll that you can do, which is this. Which is... seems not useful. There you go. Can fish and water mammals swim backwards? I know fish generally can't. Because if they do that, they basically, like, suffocate themselves because they're not getting enough water over their gills. Yeah, I didn't say this one had to make sense. Now, dolphins can do it because they breathe air. So they don't need to breathe. But that's how fish need water flowing over their gills, but I'm pretty sure if it's flowing backwards, it does some weird shit. Now it is time for fun. See if you can tail walk. Just slowly peek your nose above the surface of the water. When you can feel the breeze, start pumping with your tail. Most fish have active gill pumps. Oh, do they? Maybe I'm just thinking of sharks then. You can tail walk around for a long time and see things not visible from underwater. Fucking hard to balance this shit, and you can't see anything. Sharks to not, okay. There we fucking go. Yeah, it's like a Tony Hawk grind balance system. Who the fuck did that? They can hold their breath, so I don't think suffocation is a big factor. Yeah, I think dolphins can, but it's also just like, why the fuck would you ever need to do that in most situations? Just don't swim into things. To a caveman. I also just like this game's aesthetic. One of those albums that I got recently, Level Select by Pizza Hotline. I got it on CD recently. It's actually a new album. You can still get it on CD if you want. It's not like it's like hard to find or you have to go to like some secondhand site. You can just buy it straight from the dude's Bandcamp, or you can buy the digital version, which I highly recommend. Kind of gives off these vibes, you know, that sort of like PS1, early PS2 vibe, early 3D graphics, water that just kind of looks like this. I think you vastly overestimate the intelligence of fish. No, I know fish are fucking stupid. Also, look at that frame rate. Also, it's not letting me go that way anymore. What is this? You found a Vitalit. Sounds like a shitty cereal. With each Vitalit, I didn't even read the rest of that. I was busy making a stupid joke. That's like 80% of my brain. I didn't see that. I was busy making a stupid joke. Replace the character in Underground 2 with Dolphin Lake. Yeah, that's the custom character. I mean, somebody made fucking Dante and DMC, or made Dante from the Devil May Cry series in Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I want to say it was Pro Skater 2, because of course it was Pro Skater 2. It was 2 or 3. And it was just funny to watch him go around to like the normal music. I'd love to see you do some of those tricks. Show me how high you can jump. Okay, Chief, you got it. This game's actually just like fun to control. And I like this little starter area. If the Dreamcast had a version of Tony Hawk, Echo would Echo better show up. Does it? I don't remember. Apparently now I'm talking to the mother. I guess that's just on a timer then, huh? There's like, hey, it's been 10 minutes. Time to fuck over everybody. I'm pretty sure there is a version of Tony Hawk Pro Skater for the Dreamcast, although I can't confirm that right now. Uh-oh. That's not good. Also, in case anybody wonders what a Dreamcast sounds like, let's just take a moment for that, actually. In case you've ever wondered... what the Sega Dreamcast sounds like. Turn off my mic suppression. Okay, well, I can't fucking see it. One of the downsides of using the same monitors for everything. But here, let me turn off all my mic shit. Yeah. That's what a Dreamcast sounds like. In case anybody has ever fucking wondered. Vroom vroom. Yeah, the Dreamcast is one of the loudest goddamn consoles ever made. You should hear it. Okay, so Dreamcasts have a proprietary disc drive in them because they use a non-standard format called GD-ROM, which is slightly more dense than a normal CD, but it's not nearly as dense as a DVD. It's like 1.2 gigabyte max or something like that. Which is fine in itself. But also it means that replacing the actual, like, replacing anything on them is terrible. Like, if you need to replace the CD, or if you need to replace the disk drive, then you basically just have to, like, hope that you can cannibalize another one. Still not as loud as the first model PS4 Pros. I haven't heard those, so I can't, like, say anything about those. All I can say is that the Dreamcast is fucking loud. Because the Dreamcast basically, like, the disc reader on those things is, like, notoriously loud. It is incredibly loud. I'm not even, like, trying to, like, BS. I'm not BSing you guys. That little, like, squeaking sound, that was the disc drive just, like, trying to read the disc normally. When it's actually reading, like, whole new levels and shit, it is so fucking loud. I don't know what to do with this information now that everything's blown up. My baby is missing. I can hear her crying for help, but she's nowhere in the sight. Also, there's definitely just a vibe to, like, this sort of game where it's just like open ocean and shit. It's just like, hey man, you're in the water, you've got, like, some weird 2000s music playing. Just a good vibe. Also, aiming the sonar kinda sucks, not gonna lie. Alright, here's a question for you guys. What's the most annoying thing about a console that you've owned? Doesn't matter which console, just curious about, like, what things have annoyed you about consoles that you've owned. Sonar vibes. Yeah. Just like this sort of ambient music and just vibing. No, I have not seen the baby whale. Great. Thank you for the help. Go ahead, swim over. Baby's missing, I hope you can find her. Alright, so apparently they're not over here at the very least. Forgot to breathe again. Stick drift. Yeah, stick drift. I'm assuming on the Switch. But stick drift on any fucking console is annoying. I've definitely dealt with it on other consoles. The Switch is definitely just the most egregious issue, though. Yellowing plastic is so annoying and difficult to repair. Yeah, you gotta use, like, UV shit, usually. There's some other ways that you can, like, you could use, it's generally ultra bright and UV lamps, but also that setup is kind of expensive and annoying to like put together. So sometimes you just gotta deal with the yellowing shit plastic that they used because they didn't expect things to last this long. Maybe you gotta, like, I don't know. Like, there's obviously a cave over here. This appears to be the edge of the map. Maybe we can swim through here? Yeah. I see the buddy. To be fair, it's ridiculous that these children's toys are still in use. Yeah, these are like 20, 30, 40-year-old consoles. It's still ridiculous. And, like, these are basically just made... Echo. Echo, are you stuck? There we go. I like how the frame rate dipped so heavily there. But, yeah, like, I agree to some extent. But at the same time, it does kind of suck that things just aren't built to last like that. Obviously, especially with, like, NESs and stuff, the console was built... the console was built, like, as a toy. Like, if Nintendo ever has to move on from making, like, video games, they're gonna move on and do some other stupid shit. So, what? Now do we go over to the dolphins and get them to help? Maybe they give us a suggestion? I don't know, I'm spitballing here. Earthquake destroyed me and our world is in danger. I'm in need of your help and will guide you to me. This is only our first test of many. Save the child whale and the great one will help you pass the falling water. Okay. Got any suggestions, Chief? Okay, cool. I don't know why the camera just stopped moving. Oh, they move in sync with you. I love that. Look at this shit. What's the name for a group of dolphins again? The pack of dolphins? A murder of dolphins? An awkward of dolphins? Is it just school? They just run away. I'm not sure if dolphins would be able to move a rock like that. Pod of dolphins, thank you. This is a very long cutscene for it being what it is. How did the fucking baby whale get stuck all the way over there? They're generally really close to their mothers. I don't think an earthquake would make it just fly off and fucking hide somewhere. Hey, you can breathe. I like that you can just talk with people at a distance with the sonar. But yeah, this game's just like, it's a good vibe, is the best way I can put it. Oh, Echo just got shoved up. I'm sad that I can't control Echo during the cutscene. She just jams her head into the fucking wall. She just, like, lets you go under the flow by just hiding from it, basically. Amazing. And then Echo still kind of jitters around, because, you know, this game. What the fuck is this font? This is, like, the most 2000s font I've ever seen. It's, like, the most early 2000s font. When did this game come out? 2000. It's such a, like, weirdly specific time period to be able to see something like this. I should record the Dreamcast making noises and just use that as a sample in my, I should just use that as a sample in my, in MIDI files when I'm doing, like, random recordings and shit in the DAW. There's no way back. Your quest shall begin. Earth was attacked and danger is approaching. My powers are weak since I have been halved. Oddly specific, halved. Earth is defenseless, but one chosen dolphin can rescue us all. Yeah, this call from Atlantis sounds distant and hopeless, but you are the dolphin to bring our hope back. You shall learn from others new skills, talent, and wisdom. And join me prepared to restore what was lost. Remember, the answer is not always instant, but who is persistent rewarded becomes. You could tell that they either ran out of budget, or they were just like, how the fuck are we gonna do more audio tracks? Oof. Thanks, dickheads. Have a look at what's around, I guess. Yeah, this game controls a little awkwardly, but it's a good vibe. Race with us, race around the outside of the stone pillars. First one back here wins. You have to catch one of the red fish here and no cheating. And they start us all at the same spot. So I guess the point is we're just the best dolphin ever and we're fast now. Oh, I started early. Now I have to wait for the whole thing to happen. I like how quick they are. I remember getting stuck on this for a while. To be fair, they did say no cheating. Yeah, you were a cheater. You were a cheater and a liar. I do not trust you anymore. I don't know why catching a fish has to be part of this. I guess that's just the way that they want to do confirmations. Because maybe their text thing can't do, like, basic dialogue trees. Not quite. Alright, let's keep racing these fuckers till we win. Very good game design. I did not start early there. Maybe it was like a half a second or something. Like, that should not have started early, but okay. Now we get to watch them go all the way around again. Fun and interactive gameplay, guys. I honestly would take a game where it's literally just like an exploration game. It's like an adventure game. Like, unlike... This is an adventure game, I would say, but like... I would take an adventure game... Oh no, I don't have the Virgil scene up on here. Fuck. Well, I guess we're not doing that. Here, Walker Pierce. Let me add it in. Yeah, so the only problem now is I have to go ahead and add this to every scene.
Miss.
Is the timer still running on that? No, okay. There you go. I don't think Echo liked that very much. Since I can no longer keep my eyes open, I'm gonna go to bed. Alright, Alex. Have a good night, man. Take care of yourself. We'll catch you later. Where'd the dolphins go? There they are. I don't know how to tell which way my fucking thing is gonna aim. It's supposed to be from, like, the top of the, If it's supposed to be from, like, the top of his fin, then that doesn't make any sense, but sure, at least you have something to aim with, but... I did not fucking go early, you piece of shit. Ah yes, I am a cheater. This is why I said we're gonna play a little bit. Also, there's only one, fish left in that shoal. We have demolished this fish population. What the dolphin doing? What the dolphin doing indeed? There we go. You got it, Chief. And now we get, I don't know, that thing? Yeah, for the frame rate's a little bit iffy on the. It's very variable, I think, is the problem I have with it. I don't care if it's bad, but it's variable. And that can lead to a couple of confusing issues. But other than that, like, this it feels great. It's just a good little chill game. Nice music going on. It's funny because sharks are usually afraid of dolphins, as far as I'm aware. Power of Vigor, have not mastered yet. Oh, right, you get a power in this area. I like that it's a little just open world adventure game, almost. I say open world adventure game. Obviously, there's, like, levels and stuff, but, like, each level, like, feels like you can just run around. Mr. Chief. I have found Mr. Chief. Before the ground shook, you could swim through that tunnel here, but now it's, now there's a new current and you cannot pass. Alright. Cool. Don't know what I can do with this information. But yeah, I don't know. There's something nice about this game. The atmosphere of it just feels good. Saw a dolphin. I don't know where he went. Found a Vitalit, or whatever the fuck they're called. Found a vitamin. That one's vitamin C, because it's the third one. I was going to teach my brother the art of fighting sharks, but he's off somewhere playing with his turtle again. If you see them playing together, please find me here at once, and I'll teach you how to trick all sharks. Hey, you just gotta beat the shit out of them, dude. It's easy. If you're crazy enough to see the shark that nearly ate me, you'll have to find another way in. But the other tunnels are as dangerous as the shark itself. I nearly drowned in one and nearly in the other. Right, there's like a weird boss battle here with like a gigantic shark. And the only way through is by powering your way through that current, which is the thing you learn how to do in this level. And then Echo beaches himself, and then we never hear anything from him ever again. Oh, come on, let me out. Very good. That's the sort of thing I want in my game. Get the feeling we're not supposed to go over there, but I want to go over there. Echo. Into the water, bud. There we go. Also, one of the more annoying things is the way the camera follows you. The camera takes into account Echo's pitch. There we go. This is back where we started, I think. Yeah. Because that's the two guys who were racing. Gotta be somewhere else to go, right? There's gotta be somewhere. I apologize if this isn't exactly the most interesting content ever, but you know what? I wanted to play some fucking Echo the Dolphin, and one of the few ways that I can motivate myself to actually, like, get through stream, or to get through video games anymore is by streaming them, which is a little sad, I guess. But it is what it is. For the longest time, I remember I didn't understand that you could just eat fish to get health back. And I thought that you had to beat, like, everything, like, in one go, more or less. And I was just like, wow, this game is really hard for no good reason. No, I'm just stupid. The sound that the sharks make is like the most pathetic noise. Just the as they hit you. Like the most bit-crushed crunch sound effect. Probably gonna say the same thing. Dolphins, apex assaulters of the sea. I mean, to be fair, dolphins used to, like... Sharks stay away from dolphins, specifically orcas, but, like, because orcas are dolphins for anybody who's wondering. If I recall correctly. They call them killer whales, but they're actually dolphins. Orcas will actually, like, play with sharks and kill them that way. They'll, like, hit them in the stomach so hard that they just basically die from internal bleeding. I remember getting stuck here, and I don't remember where I needed to go. Thanks, sharks. You're the real MVPs. This is the beginning again. I'm looking for, I guess, another dolphin? Something? Also, I guess the schools do replenish over time, so that's convenient. At least we can still get food. Straight into a fucking rock. I guess this way? Some sharks here. Well, he just, like, clipped into me and then vanished. Get the fuck back here. You gotta aim the sound cannon right. Bonk. Yeah, just watching Echo, like, fly out of the water at like, 25 miles an hour and slam into a fucking wall. Those mean sharks are after my baby turtle. Help. Fuck you want me to do? They're sharks. Fuck with them with the sonar? I didn't like that. Although I guess the shark's hitbox is actually, like, on their fucking mouth, so... You know, there's that. SM-64. Oof! Gonna be thinking about Mario sound effects for like the next 20 minutes. Don't mind me. I like how they just spin and then fade out of existence. Something about that's just perfect. Yahoo! Wah! There we go. Alright, so now, yeah, the dolphin saves, or we save the turtle, the baby dolphin comes back over. I'll teach you something very carefully. If you sing that to a turtle, it'll follow you. I don't know how to sing. Okay, you just sonar it. Got it. Dude, how the fuck are we gonna jump this? Where am I supposed to jump at? Right here. Where'd the turtle go? Where'd the turtle at? They go back over? I don't think this turtle can jump, not gonna lie. sound like Beta Mario. Fair. Look, I've never been the best at it, but I'm not awful at a Mario impression. Although, shout out to Charles Martinet for just being impeccable with that. And so many voices. If you're wondering about any of the Mario cast, chances are Charles Martinet voices them. Like 90% of them, Charles Martinet voices. Okay, so he just wants me to talk to his brother now. I thought we had to, like, somehow get the fucking turtle back over. I was like, how are we gonna do that? But yeah, without knowing any of the, like, the actual, like, sound process for how they made Mario sound that way on the N64, I could probably get decently close. Ask you to start. Show me where he is now. I was thinking for you. I mean, I guess we gotta go back over then, huh? It is a little bit awkward to line up charges sometimes. Okay, that dude just follows you over. I'll teach you my best song. When you sing this to a shark, it'll make its head confused. From now on, you can fight them even head on. And then we get the same song again. Why are these glowing purple? I'm guessing they're, like, dangerous or something. No, they're just there. For a sec, I thought the music was just gonna end and we were just gonna be stuck with no music. No music! Alright, so we did that. And at least they give you a spot to, like, check it, I guess. Alright, what's this guy want? I can tell you all about the creatures in these waters. Turtles are friendly but shy. If you charge one, it will sink. Music wasn't in the budget. Yeah, they could only put one loop out. They could only put one loop on the track. More than one loop? Nah, fuck it, can't do that. Don't fight sharks head on for they will bite. But if you know shark song, you can beat them face to face. Manta rays are friendly. Stingrays hide in the sand and are dangerous to touch. The great octopus is secretive and does not like visitors. I feel like that's like a meme line that you could put somewhere. Jellyfish sting when you touch them. Some hurt only a little, but others are poison. More eels are vicious. Watch out for them in caves. You got it, Chief. Catch the big fish and learn to rule school. Most fish are just prey, but some let you the way and some repel attacks. Okay. It's another vigor. That's a vigor test. That's the vigor test from Elden Ring. They did it 20 years earlier. The great octopus is secretive and does not like visitors, yeah. Just like exclamation point octopus or some shit. That's a thing I could do. I might be able to set it up so that you can make commands. Walker Pierce? Might. Keyword there. I might be able to set it up so that you can just make commands for yourself. Very dark in here. This is some cursed shit. It's a wall. Yeah, I guess I die then. What happens when you die? I'm gonna no context post that in general later. Yeah, just say it. Don't give context. It'll be fine. You could clip stream. I don't think I can set the bot up to do that either. I don't think I can set it up to clip stream directly because YouTube clips are fucking goofy. Like I said, I think the YouTube API just needs work. I want to pay the Darkest Dungeon narrator to say that line. Just go pay Gianni. You could pay Gianni to say that, and I'm sure that he would be more than happy to do some shit. Anyway, I guess Echo the Dolphin just suffocates and dies in this random cave. Goodbye. Oh, it just fades to black. But we can't show the dolphin dying. Oh wow, it's actually got an old school like arcade countdown thing. Oh, we're all the way back here. Yeah, I think I'm done with this for the night. Was a good little stream though. I appreciate you guys hanging around. Thank you for watching me play Echo and for dealing with me just doing stupid bullshit as usual. Goal is to hopefully get the text log fixed firstly, because that's not reading right. What a sad and anticlimactic end on the Echo story. Yeah, I know, it's like Shenmue ended the same way. Ryo swam into a cave randomly and then suffocated and died. What a shame. Bears can run downhill. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Dolphins cannot breathe water. Funny enough. You guys know the drill. I'm too tired for this bit. You guys take it easy. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Be safe, and I will catch you this coming Sunday for hopefully the rest of Bayonetta 1. We'll have to see. I've got a couple other commitments that day, but we'll have to. We'll see if I have the time. Until next time, you guys take care of yourselves. Be safe. All that shit. Drink water. Eat food. Exist. Be nice to yourselves. But that's enough of that. See you guys later.